Good morning, students. The next we are going to see with a very important topic, which is escape speed and also the orbital speed. Okay, so these are all very important 5 mark for this. So, what is meant by an escape speed is whenever an object is thrown up with some initial velocity. Suppose consider that we are just throwing an object with some initial velocity. Okay, so what happens after a height? It will fall back to the earth, is it not? And same way, if an object is thrown again with a higher speed, so suppose if you are throwing at a higher speed, what happens? It reaches a greater height than the previous one and fall back, because we are moving with a greater speed, and so it moves at a greater speed and it again fall back. This leads to the question of what should be the speed of an object thrown vertically up such that it escapes from the gravity and it never come back. Okay, suppose if you are throwing an object with some speed, okay, so ஒரு ஸ்பீட்ல நம்ம வந்து த்ரோ பண்ணும்போது என்ன ஆகாது அப்படின்னா the object will never return back to earth, it escapes out from the earth. Okay, so earthல இருந்தே அது என்ன ஆயிடும், escape ஆயிடும். Okay, so with what speed we are throwing, that is said to be the escape speed of an object. Clear? So for this, consider an object of mass m which is on the surface of the earth. Okay, so this is the earth. Over this, let us consider the mass m. When it is thrown with some initial speed, that initial speed is represented as vi. Then the total energy, so total energy is equal to what? Kinetic energy plus the potential energy, is it not? Already we have seen the equation for kinetic and the potential energy in last class itself, is it not? So kinetic energy, the general equation is half mv square. Then potential energy, the formula is minus g m1 m2 divided by r. Okay, here we are considering as me because the mass of the earth, and re which is the radius of the earth. Okay, here since we are considering the initial velocity, we are writing as vi. Clear? So it is a kinetic plus the potential energy. Okay, then me is the mass of the earth, and the term minus g into me divided by re is a potential energy, and re is a radius. Clear? Then the condition is if the object is thrown at a height far away from the earth. So height வந்து far away வா இருந்துச்சுன்னா it reaches what? Infinity. At that time the potential energy becomes zero. When the height reaches infinity, the potential energy is what? Zero, and the kinetic energy becomes zero, and the kinetic energy also becomes zero since the height is at infinity. Okay, since both are zero, we can say that the total energy also becomes zero. Okay, so this is for minimum energy and the minimum speed to escape. Clear? So if the height reaches infinity, height with the infinity இருந்துச்சுனா potential and the kinetic energy becomes zero, and so the total energy is also zero. Yes, clear with this concept? So total energy zero-ன்றதுனால EF is equal to 0 அப்படின்னு வச்சுக்கிறோம். Okay, so according to law of conservation of energy, என்னது total initial energy is also equal to total final energy இல்லையா? So final energy ஓட வேல்யூ என்னது 0, and EI ஓட வேல்யூ நம்ம இப்பதான் பார்த்தோம், sum of what? Kinetic and the potential இல்லையா? So if we substitute the value of EI, we get half m vi square minus g m me divided by re is equal to 0. Now bring this term to this side, so this minus becomes plus. Okay, and we get g m me divided by re. Both the side cancel with the value of m and bring this 2 to this side. Okay, so we get vi square is equal to 2 into g me divided by re. Square also we are bringing here, that becomes as square root of. Okay, so this is for, suppose instead of vi, if we have to write the value as ve, because this is a escape speed, is it not? So we are writing this to be ve அப்படின்றதுனால half mv square. Now bring this to the side, m we get cancel, and so if we bring the square also, we get ve square, which is equal to, cancelling with this, 2g m divided by re, and so ve square is equal to 2g me divided by RE. Now, what is the formula for G? We know, which is GME divided by RE square. Now, just bring one value of RE to the side. That is, this can be written as GME divided by RE into RE in எழுதலாமா? Okay, bring this value of RE to other side of G. Okay, so we get G into RE, which is equal to GME divided by RE. Okay, so in the GME divided by RE க்கு பதிலா என்ன எழுதலாம்? G into RE ன்னு எழுதலாம். So we get the value of VE, which is equal to what? 2G into RE. Okay, this is VE square. Bring this square this side, we get root of. Okay, so we are getting as root of 2G into RE. So if we substitute the value of RE and G in this, what is the value of G, which we know is, that is a constant value, which is 9.8, and this RE is also constant, which is what? 6,400 kilometers. Okay, so if we substitute this value, then the orbital velocity, that is the escape speed of the earth, is found to be 11.2 kilometers per second. So ஏதாவது ஒரு ஆப்ஜெக்டை நம்ம 11.2 kilometers per secondல if we are just throwing, then the object will never come back. It just escapes from the earth. Okay, so this is a concept of escape speed. Clear? Thank you.